Hello everybody, Mr. Deathwish here. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on a topic of growth. Whether that's YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Whatever it is that you're trying to grow at. Now, I can't really say too much because I'm still a very small channel myself, but I just want to discuss something that I have been through over the last few months, and how it's affected my growth and all that kind of stuff. Now, everybody has their own opinion on how to grow, but this is just my opinion. All right, so there's many ways to grow. It doesn't matter if you're a streamer or if you're just a content creator that uploads to YouTube or TikTok or whatever it is. But what I've learned so far in the last several months that I've been back into content creation. Now, for those of you that have followed me for the last several years, I started my channel back in I think 2011 or so, and I was strictly doing YouTube videos for a while there. I started to dabble in streaming a little bit, but at the time I didn't have good enough computer to, really have good performance. So, now that I have a better computer and I've been streaming a lot more and I've been, uploading to YouTube a lot more than I used to, this is just something that has been on my mind for a little bit, and I hear a lot of people talking about it, but I don't necessarily agree with it. All right, you can go to any YouTube channel that has a high following, and more than likely they're gonna have a video that basically touches on the easiest and fastest ways to grow your channel, gain attention, all that kind of stuff. So obviously we all know that there's many ways to grow. You could do it the hard way and do it how the ones who paved the way for us have done it, like Shroud and Tim and Ninja and stuff like that, by gameplay and grinding and stuff like that. But there's many ways to grow, and I recently hit Twitch affiliate back in the beginning of January, and I'm gonna be honest, the only reason that I hit Twitch affiliate is because I basically got boosted, and I don't want to say boosted in a negative way. What I mean by that is I was in a support Discord server where support was mandatory, and if you think about it, it's kind of technically being boosted. It's kind of technically beating the system in a sense, but I've been back into streaming and content creation since August of last year, so it hasn't been very long. And what I've learned in the time of being in that type of scene with the support type of community, it has its positives and it has its negatives. The positive is obviously you're growing, you're gaining followers, you're getting more viewers, so on and so forth. You're getting to the point where you can reach your goals that you're aiming for. That's the positive. The negative, in my personal opinion, from what I have noticed, is one, the support is not genuine. Two, if you don't show support on a regular basis, then you are not going to get support back. And three, whether you're okay with it not being genuine or not, sooner or later it's going to get to the point where you're like, well, fuck. Having to constantly support other people just to gain viewership and recognition is gonna get very frustrating. And personally, I have no problem going into someone else's stream, watching other people's videos, and hanging out with them for a little bit. That's fine. I like doing it because not only does it give me a chance to meet other also, if you show more support to other creators, then they're more than likely going to, if you're on Twitch, hit you with a raid, bring their community over to your community, and so vice versa. Um, but my issue with it is, depending on your home life, obviously, you know, what your regular work schedule is, if you're not doing this full time, for instance, what your regular work schedule is, what you're doing between your content creation and family and whatnot. It can be very taxing mentally, and on top of it, it can drive a wedge between you and your personal life. Um, for a little while, it did drive a wedge between me and my family. I was spending more time supporting other people, and because the server that I was in, like I said, it was a support for support Discord server, so you had to have. Now, not every server is the same, obviously, but for their server, it was you had to be in at a minimum of 3 streams per day, showing support, chatting, and obviously, how much time is spent in the chat. If you're lurking, if you're actually interacting, vice versa, all that kind of stuff. So, now me, I was a very heavy supporter. I was always trying to be anywhere between, 8, 10, maybe, 12 streams a day. And I would always try to stay in the stream and interact in the chat with not only just the other viewers, but also the streamer as well for at least an hour. Because, personally, networking is not a bad thing. It really isn't. And I'm not saying that it is. All right. Networking is not a bad thing. It's actually a very, very good thing. And it's a very positive thing when it comes to growing. But in the last several months that I've been, back into streaming and content creation, spending most of my time trying to network with others and being in that support for support type of Discord server, it was good for a little while, but then it just got me to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm about to reach my first goal that I want to reach. What happens if I can't show that support like I have been? Because actually at that time that I had joined that server, I was on a 2-week mandatory off from work because of Christmas break. So I didn't have, really anything else to do except for, do stuff around the house, and then in the meantime show support to other people in the server. And that boosted me very, very quickly. And like I said, it's not a bad thing, but me personally, it just got to a point where I'm like, okay, this isn't genuine. I don't want to, grow strictly based off of, okay, well, I supported this streamer and now they're going to support me. Yeah, that's cool, but it being an every single day thing is a little frustrating after a while, for one. And for two, it's, once you stop supporting the other streamers, you stop getting the support back. Like, there are people that I have been supporting since day one. Like, they started their channel, I've been supporting them since day one. I still support them, but it's not every single day, and the same with them. Like, they've supported me, so they still come into the stream, they still view my videos, and we still interact with each other and all that kind of stuff. But it being an everyday thing like it was when I was in that server, it just got to a point where I said to myself, like, this is not genuine. Yeah, I got Twitch affiliate, and cool, that's what I wanted, but the support's not genuine. Now that I haven't been supporting others like I was before, before I was averaging anywhere between 5 to 15 views, and that was on an everyday basis that I was streaming, because I streamed Tuesday to Friday. Now that I'm not doing that, I'm not getting that viewership. I'm not getting any more than sometimes 7 on a good day, but majority of the time I'm averaging anywhere between 2 to 5 views if I'm lucky. So networking is not a bad thing. It's actually a very good thing. It builds friendships, and you can make a lot of really good friends with other streamers, and maybe make some of the best friends you've ever had in your life. But when it comes to being in that type of situation, a support for support type of community, it has its positives and it has its negatives. Um, but me personally, I don't think that's the best way to do it. I feel like if you're in it for quick money, then you're not going to get very far. Now, obviously, I want to make this a career. I want to make this a full time thing myself, like a lot of other people. I work 10 hours a day and I build roads and bridges for a living. A lot of the time I'm in a dangerous situation at work that I don't want to be in, but I don't have a choice because it's my job. So that's one of the main reasons why I want to make this a full time thing so I don't have to worry about that. But I also don't want to base my growth upon support for support because, like I said before, support for support is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because if you don't show support like you were, then you don't get the support back. Maybe if you come across, a couple of streamers that, you know, understand completely, where you're at as to why you don't support as much as you used to, like I did, then you might get lucky and they might be willing to bring their community over to you a little more. But me personally, between work and family, I'm not trying to go that route anymore because of the fact that it takes too much time away from my family, and it's also very mentally taxing too, having to be in that many streams in a day just to get some support. You know, like people on Twitch, within the support for support community that I was in, they pass around bits, they pass around, subscriptions and all that kind of stuff. You know, for the most part, the people that are higher up in the Discord that have been in there for a longer period of time, or the people that are like administrators, moderators, stuff like that, they're more they're the ones that usually do it the most, but it's not genuine. They are only doing that because bits are only 1 cent each on Twitch. Subscriptions are, $4.99 or more, or whatever it is. And if they have, if they've already paid for, money to put towards Twitch stuff like bits and subs and stuff, it's not really much to them. So at that point, the support realistically isn't genuine, And like I said, personally, I don't think that's how, you should base your growth. Now, as I continue to grow more, and if I actually do get to the point where I do make it and I do make this a full-time thing, I'm going to make another video for sure on how you should do it, or what I suggest, so to speak. Now, like I said, I'm not a big channel. I'm not a, well-known creator at all. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that this is, the way that you should do it, because I personally don't know. I'm just giving you my opinion of what I've learned and realized over the last, few months of being back into it. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please let me know what you think of the video. And if you would do me a huge favor and be on the lookout for my next video, I'm going to be doing a review of the Blue Yeti Pro microphone. I've been using it for, I'd probably say about 3 months now. Actually about 2 months or so. I got it right before Christmas, and it's my first actual, real standalone microphone. I've always used like my headset mic. I wanted to do a review of that microphone and basically give you my thoughts on it, kind of go over some of the things that you can do with it. Now, I haven't used everything or fiddled with every single thing that you can do with it, but a good majority of it I have, and it's a really good microphone. So I plan on making a video on that very soon. So be on the lookout for that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, hit that sub button if you haven't done so already. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit the comment section down below and let me know what you think of the video. And if you are a bigger creator than I am, or bigger streamer than I am, and you have like some insight of what I can do to grow a little more, that would be greatly appreciated. And just kind of give your thoughts on what I spoke on. Like I said, I'm not a big creator. I'm not by any means saying that, this is how you should do it. Like I said, I don't know. So basically just touching on what I've learned over the last few months and giving my personal opinion on it. So yeah, and with that being said, also check out the description and follow me on all my socials. Twitter and Discord are the two that I am most heavily active on. I am active damn near almost all day, or close to all day on both of them. Also, join the Deathwish Army Discord server. That is my online community that I am trying to grow between Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, and all my social medias. That is another way that you can stay up to date between live streams and video uploads as well. Also, hit that post notification bell that way you never miss a video. And in the description, there are also a few other links that you can check out as well. If you want free, no copyright music, and also if you are looking for a Discord server where you can connect with other streamers and other creators as well, both links are in the description below, just underneath my Discord server link. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and